Okay, so ready for the absolute final table? Okay, so do you remember when I first started off, I made you draw this? Oh, I made you see this? Now stare at it. Do you recognize the stuff that we have done? What is this? What is that?
Ampere's law.
Ampere's law. There we go. What is this? What is this? How would we say this?
It's a divergence of B.
Yep, equals
0.
There we go. Okay, next. So I'm gonna get rid of these. Okay, what's next? What is this?
It's not the Poisson's equation, is it?
No,
It's
the A one.
the bigger version of it, yeah.
The bigger version of it. Yeah, it's the vector potential, right? Yep. This one is the vector potential. This one is the Biot-Savart. And do we know what J is? Volume current density. Do you know what B is? So now I'm looking at the big circles around. Do we know what A is? Vector potential. Does it correspond to the scalar potential here on the right-hand side? And what is this?
That one's the Poisson's equation.
Yes, Ampere's law, right? When we replace the B with the A, basically. Yeah, the Poisson's equation. Very good, right? And what is this again? Same thing, right? But except for the B field. So now that we have all of these and they don't look as scary anymore, right? Even though they look scary, okay, they still look scary, but you fundamentally understand what each of these mean. So now you can make those comparisons. So the last thing for today is comparing the magnetostatics and electrostatics, just very simply putting them in a table so we can compare them one-on-one. So you have a very quick glance. This is what it all means. Okay, are we ready? I'm going to leave these as is. Okay, and I'm going to move here. And I'm going to start putting everything in a box, in a big box. Okay, I'm going to write electrostatics here. And I'm going to write magnetostatics here. We discussed this in chapter 2, and we discussed this in chapter 5. This is going to be our quick check if we want to look at something very quickly. Okay, so the first things we know. Number 1, divergence. What do we know about divergence? What do we know about divergence? Number 2, curl. Curl of E is 0, and curl of B is mu naught J. This is called Gauss's law, and this is called Ampere's law. Number 3, fields. E field diverges away from positive charge. And of course, understanding that E field will diverge into a negative charge, but this is just a table, so I'm just giving you one of them. You obviously know the others. Okay, for a B field curls around a steady current. Number 4, field lines. E field lines start at the plus charge and end at minus. B field lines do not start or end anywhere. If they did start or end anywhere, you would have divergences. And since divergences don't occur, B field lines cannot begin and end anywhere. This implies no point sources for B field, which also means no monopoles, right? B fields cannot have monopoles. You always have a north and a south for magnets. What do the field lines look like? Pick a chart. Do you want this to be plus or minus? Minus? Okay. And what would this look like? So charge coming out of the paper, B magnetic lines will be going this way. Number 5, magnitude of forces. Fe is much, much bigger than Fb. And epsilon naught is 8.85 times 10 to the minus 10 versus mu naught is 4 pi times 10 to the minus 7 henries per meters. And if you want to remember it, which one is larger, think of it this way. Del E equals rho over epsilon naught. Get it? So epsilon naught is in the denominator. Whereas this, I always remember it as the solenoid. I'll remember it. This is in the numerator. This is in the denominator. I should change the color for this. This is just my way of remembering it. Put it green.
For the units, is that an H?
Yeah, henries.
Okay.
I'm just giving you all of the different units that you can find them in. Also, I would suggest that this is my quick way of writing stuff, including this. If you do not remember what each of these things mean, I would strongly suggest put them under here, right? Make more, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 for you. Write vector potential. What will it be for E field? What will it be for B field? So you have a very quick reference chart for yourself.